Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So in case you're unaware, Computex and Build 2026 are kicking off this week. And in anticipation for what's going to be taking place, there were rumors that a new version of Windows was going to be announced, possibly a so-called Windows 12. But however, in regards to this speculation, Windows and Devices chief Pavan Davaluri, who we have been talking about quite a bit on the channel over the last couple of weeks, has now recently clarified that Build 2026 will focus on developers, AI experiences, and new hardware instead of a brand new operating system. So if we head over to X, where that announcement took place, he says, something new is coming for developers, and no, it's not a new OS version. See you at Build next week. And he's referring to see you at Build next week because this announcement took place last week, Friday, on the 29th of May. And if we head over to another post, here we can see why this speculation was taking place. Because, first of all, the official Windows account teased a new era of PC. That's why it was rumored that Microsoft was going to be announcing a new operating system version, possibly a so-called Windows 12. And it's also got coordinates. And these coordinates point to the Taipei Music Center in Taiwan, where this is all going to be taking place. And we can also see the amount of views, 7.6 million views. Obviously, a new era of PC gained quite a bit of interest. And if we head over to NVIDIA, here's the interesting part. They had exactly the same going on, 11.6 million views. So it does seem now that the so-called teaser now appears to be tied to upcoming hardware rather than Windows 12. So although we don't have any confirmation of what's on the way, both NVIDIA and Microsoft used the same phrasing to tease the announcement. And they've left in a couple of clues for you to try to figure out. Because if we go back to Pavan's announcement, we look at the image, here we can see it looks like a piece of a curved display, so a laptop or a device. So this is speculated now that the announcement could be related to NVIDIA's rumored N1 and N1X chips. So if these reports are accurate, NVIDIA's new processors would serve as the main CPU inside Windows laptops instead of relying on Intel or AMD chips. A new era of PC by both Microsoft and NVIDIA. And it is reported that the first devices powered by NVIDIA silicon could appear immediately after the announcement. And there are also reports that some Microsoft Surface devices are also being tested with NVIDIA processors, while other OEM partners may include Dell and Lenovo. But obviously, we'll have to wait and see for the official announcements. So at this stage, I think it's safe to say, this post, that it's not going to be about Windows 12 or the next version of Windows. And it's also clear, as we have been talking about over the last couple of weeks, that Microsoft wants to fix Windows 11 this year in 2026 instead of dropping a new version. So interesting stuff. And obviously, when those announcements are made and there's something relevant to tell you guys, I'll post and keep you guys in the loop. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.